flaws, no witness, cold ending. As I proceed to gripping wood wheel and corner bending. Now it's the last sentence, last word of your ending. No pretending, I don't fabricate or fantasize. Before I execute, I meditate and strategize. Sing your mama roses, hold the pain of passerby. I get the bread, that's the only way I'm pacified.
Carolina born from a Carolina breed.
Cow, man, what's happening? It's the Sweet Podcast. Sound wisdom, examining everyone's perspective, man. It's your boy, y'all the dollar, man. I got my boy.
Sock, what up?
Hey, this way you gonna come and get a little hip-hop, entrepreneurship, and inspiration.
Yeah, already.
That's what we doing.
Already.
And guess what? Today, we got a gem, man. Something that's right under your nose, but a lot of people might not understand the importance of
Planning.
Planning.
Oh man, it's a big thing. I mean, it's half-ass planning and real planning.
Damn. Word. Here go the thing for me. I got a strong faith, and sometimes I'll be thinking like, maybe I don't need to plan. I'm gonna just let the course go, because this is the way God want me to.
This is His plan.
Yeah, this is His plan, and
You
I'm
already
just
got the plan.
I'm just going down through life. You know what I mean? And this is the thing. Like I realized, I can't say realize. I just started looking at things different. Like, what if it's a gift to be able to imagine? What if it's a blessing to be able to materialize a plan from your imagination?
Yeah, I mean, it is in a way, but the whole thing is, it's like, but how much of that plan can you materialize with your imagination?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, everything comes from your imagination, you know what I'm saying, the idea, but then it's just like formulating it all the way out, carrying it all the way out. I think, you know what I'm saying, to me that distinguishes the successful from the unsuccessful, from the people with imagination to the people that actually put the shit into damn function and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, now don't get it wrong, it's certain things I think that you can, you know what I'm saying, go off the top of your head and everything, but you know, if we talking about, you know, entrepreneurship, forming a business though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to take that plan in your head, put it on paper, and then carry out the steps of that shit.
When you say it like that, it makes me think of one thing I can say they taught us in school, and it's a very basic concept, and that's cause and effect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we've all been around and through different situations to where we realize that if we act in a certain manner, this is going to be the response, more than likely. And then on the flip side of that, if we don't act in a certain way, more than likely this is going to be the response.
Yeah.
And what I'm saying is, if you have a plan, if you work hard and execute the steps within the plan to get to your goal, more than likely you're going to get to your goal. Of course, you might have some flexibility issues where you need to work something out, but that's okay. Here's the thing with that, though. You can have a plan and not execute.
Not executed properly.
What do you think the outcome of that is going to be? Not good.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a cause and effect thing. You got to understand the basic concept of cause and effect in order for the plan to materialize and be something that you can use as a tool to keep you as in structure and as in line as you possibly can to get to that goal.
Yeah, but I think also part of planning to me is like I can have a plan about wanting to start up I don't know, say a grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I want to start my own fucking grocery store. I want to start Socks grocery store. You know what I'm saying? But I could just sit back and imagine and think about how, oh, this is maybe how you should do it and this is how you should do it. But unless I actually find out and figure out how a grocery store is actually ran and how things are, like, where am I actually getting my inventory from?
Yeah.
How can I get contracts with all these people and all these different companies?
Mm-hmm.
Where am I getting my employees from? I got to get a building built up. Or I'm going to get a pre-existing building. You know, just all the different aspects of it that I have to plan out. To me, that's all part of the planning too. It ain't just the fact that in my head, I think I need to start up a grocery store because maybe I got some kind of niche with my grocery store. I got a particular kind of thing, like I want a grocery store that's going to have like a farmer's market kind of setup or some shit.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Where like vendors can actually come in straight from the farm and actually like have the produce set up or something like that. But now I got to sit back and execute out like how should I do this here? You know what I'm saying? And stuff. I got to find out. Like let me learn more about grocery stores. Let me find out more about farms and vendors and stuff and see if they would even be willing to do some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? So all that to me is like planning. All that is the planning and stuff. Like I said, that's why I said your imagination can take you so far, but now you got to sit back and actually execute the shit properly. Like you said, you can sit back and not execute it properly and you're going to fail most likely.
Yeah.
Or you can sit back and really, really like do your due diligence and do your research, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that, and actually get a proper plan involved, you know what I'm saying? Where even if you might want to get investors, you know, if you go in front of investors, man, with a half-ass plan, they gonna laugh you out the building. If you got a real plan though, and motherfuckers look at it like, hold up, like, you know, did your research on this, it's real interesting, this actually does sound like something, let us invest some money into this shit.
Possible bags be made.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Exactly.
They gonna want to capitalize off of that.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that. I was just scrolling on social media, and I saw the video where one of the guys from Shark Tank, matter of fact, it was Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban said one of the reasons he invested in, it looks like a little tennis racket where you see boys putting at their head, on the top of their head to make their head get the naughty look.
Okay, it does something with their hair.
Yeah, it does something with their hair.
Okay.
But Mark Cuban white.
Yeah.
But he gonna kick it. The black dudes that came in there or whatever, had such a good energy about them, and they had such a
Good
strategic plan.
Nice plan.
He said, man, he had to rock with them because he seen how prepared they was and how ready they was to be in that moment. You know what I mean? So he felt it.
But see, that's the thing about investors, because, you know, like I said, I don't watch Shark Tank as much as I used to, but when it first came out, I used to watch it like crazy. You know, it used to be like my favorite show. But investors don't want to have to put their energy and their mind into thinking of a strategy for this company. They want to be able to, okay, all you need is some kind of, all you need is money behind you in order to sit back and execute your plan that you already got, and I see it's a good ass plan. You know what I'm investing you. And I've even seen them actually with companies that had bad plans, but they liked their idea.
Yeah.
Man, I wouldn't be asking for this big ass percentage, but I'm gonna have to come in here and actually show you what the hell to do. I'm gonna have to do all that for you. I need 50% of the business. You know what I'm saying? Where somebody with a proper plan, they could have said they sell some equity and maybe I'll take that 15% because y'all plan is just butter. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really thought this out. Y'all gonna execute this shit. All you need is some money and shit. Back and cool. I got you on that. I'll take that 15%.
I seen it go down like that.
Yeah.
You right.
Yeah, man. That, you know, like I said, because they business minds. You know what I'm saying? They got to think about that shit like, my time is money. You know what I'm saying? My time is money. So how much time I got to put into this shit?
That's another thing, too, I feel like they do is they take the time to look to see if you came up with a logistical system or structure within your small frame business, and then if you have and you establish that, then they be wanting to build upon that.
Yeah.
Like they can do. Okay, you got this and you doing these numbers. Okay, it sounds like you just need this and you need that. That's nothing but a phone call for me. You know what I mean? And then they just make stuff happen. So it's a beautiful thing to have a plan and a structure involved for what you got going on.
But like I said, a proper plan can also get you connections like that, where you can, people willing to sit back and partner up with you. You know what I'm saying? Because they look at it like, this guy's gonna help me make more money because he's thought out exactly what he's supposed to do with this here. We don't need to go in here and guide him or anything.
Especially when you got profit on the back end. I mean, that's the reason why those guys feel like they need to come in, or the sharks feel like they need to come in, because it's a situation where, like you said, you got a system set up. Okay, I'm gonna help you with your system to make it grow and make it bigger. Yeah, I didn't come in here and set up nothing. Nobody's coming up there with like a chalkboard and or a notepad with some shit they came up with. You know what I mean? 30 minutes before the show. This is all people who basically invested my life savings, or I took out my 401k and made this happen. You know?
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, don't get it wrong. You be them guys that be just like, I know I'm just an inventor. I invented this product here, and the shit's fire. I know it's fire. Everybody I done introduced this to, they love the shit. But you know what, man? I don't know how to get it out to the market. I don't know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? They'll go in there and strategic like, hey, look, I'm willing to give up 50% of the company or 49% of the company or whatever, but I want a strategic partner. Like, you know what? I want Lori or whatever because she's on QVC. You know what I'm saying? This product get on QVC, it's going to fly. It's going to fly out there. I know it will. I know it will. And I know you see it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you see it and you willing to invest in that thing, blim. So that's his plan. You know what I'm saying? Because the person might know, I'm just an inventor. I ain't got the mindset to be in business and do all that, man. I invent shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what the hell I do. That's what my niche is now. While sitting back, like you said before on a previous show we had, they can sit back and have progression on and realize, like, I may not be good at business, but you know what? I just done partnered up with somebody that's great at business. Let me learn some shit from this person so I can get better. So I can get better at my business.
Delegate, yeah, that's being able to delegate responsibilities.
Yeah.
So you can free up where your strengths.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We always talking about progressing and growing. Like you said, where your weaknesses lie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But, you know, like I said, all that's planning, man, too. All that shit's planning, too, man.
And it's crazy because a lot of times we speak from an entrepreneurial aspect, you know what I mean? And as we get into the conversation, we realize how all these things can also transition into your life.
Yeah.
Because if you want to be a better person, period, plan it out.
Plan that shit out, man.
And then execute.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Like you said, you can take all this shit and throw it into different aspects of your life. It's so funny how you can just tie everything together.
Yeah. I don't know how many times I had to say, like, manifest your destiny on here, man. But that's, to me, that's one of the things that stands out for a plan.
Yeah.
Like, literally sit back, imagine what you want to do. Once you imagine what you want to do, turn it into reality, whatever that first step may be.
Yeah.
It might be something as simple as a Google search because you want to do it, but you don't really even know how to start. You know what I mean? I just feel like we're in an age where we got basically all man's knowledge in the palm of our hand. You know what I mean? At this point.
Or at least most of it.
Or at least most of it.
Yeah.
At least most of it.
Enough to get you started, man.
And you can use this right here to
point you in the right direction.
Point you in the right direction and start doing what you need to do. Whatever that is. Or to just to become a better person like we started out talking about.
Like you said, man, it should be more than a phone. Like a compass, man. A compass story is like, not necessarily let it tell you what direction you should go. But you know what, when you already know, I know this destination is southwest, you know what I'm saying? Tell me where the hell southwest is, you know what I'm saying? And point you in that direction, you know, just metaphor.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, man, you know what, sit back and, man, like I said, bro, man, planning, like you said, every aspect of your life, man. Cause think about it, like even if you want to lose some weight, if you don't plan out when you're going to go to the gym and plan out how you're going to eat, you just going to end up going right back on your same routine and your same schedule and go through the same things in life.
Yeah.
And like how they say, a crazy person is the only person that think you're going to keep doing the same thing and get a different result in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, planning just, that, like I said, you could throw that. Planning, throw that in all your life, not just the business. Oh, shit. Not just the business, like you said, man, not just the business part of your life. Throw it into all your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Use that shit, grow, man. You know what I'm saying? We trying to throw knowledge out this bitch, you know what I'm saying? This shit to help motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Be an inspiration any way we
Oh,
can,
excuse
man.
my language.
Yeah, be an inspiration any way we can. Like, you being real, that's how you are. That shit ain't no need to, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's real.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like, we just, that's the reason why we here. We trying to give you some real shit, you know what I mean? When you come tune into this podcast, this is what you're gonna get. You gonna respect it or not. But at the end of the day, you can't say if you don't watch this shit, you not leaving with hopefully a more lit, inspirational feeling or soul about yourself. You know what I mean?
And being honest with you, if you really, really like, don't get twisted. You might be a person that does plan and shit like that. But then look at how much you do plan. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? How successful are you and compared to how much you really do plan out your stuff? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might do plan out part of your shit. But maybe you need to. Maybe I need to plan out more shit. You know what I'm saying? And everything like that. Or come out with an even better plan than I had before.
A plan within a plan.
Plan within a plan. You know
A
what I'm
plan
saying?
within a plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that type of shit, man. So, hey, unfortunate, man, on the
Yeah,
hip-hop
on
side.
the hip-hop side, man.
man.
You know, R.I.P. R.I.P.
R.I.P. to that boy, Pop Smoke, man.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I mean?
took it head off. I took it
Yeah,
head off.
yeah.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Pop
Let's have
Smoke.
A
You know
moment
what
of
I'm saying?
silence real fast.
Let's work.
Alright, there it is, man. Moment of silence, man, for that boy Pop Smoke, man. I woke up to the news this morning on Twitter, man. That's what it was looking like. Looked like something went down last night at the man's crib or something. Social media and reports from the news over there in LA. That's what they talking about.
Yeah, what I heard, I mean, it was a party. They sat back and like, some of us came in masked up and just started blasting. Like on some assassination shit.
Man, look at it, man. Sad situation, man.
Yeah.
I can't really expound on more than it's just a sad situation. I just hate to know that it's young artists out here that's putting themselves either in a bad situation, either by the vibes they putting out through their music or the situation they come from, not really leaving that alone once you make it in rap or hip hop, or even going as far as just being in a situation where you don't quite have the wisdom to pick out your friends and understand who the snakes are. Because it could be something as naive as that, you know what I mean?
That's for real.
And it's just a sad situation because, of course, I don't know the whole ins and outs to the dude's story. But I checked out his YouTube run. Got some numbers, man.
Yeah.
15 million,
Yeah.
23 million, you know what I mean, 19 million, DR.
He was definitely popping. He had a lot of features with a lot of big artists out there
A
too.
lot of features and going on across the waters.
Yeah, he even had Skepta, you know what I'm saying?
Song with Skepta.
Yeah, with Skepta did a remix of one of his songs. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, man, I mean, don't know necessarily what it was that caused it. I mean, it could be anything. You know how wild, these boys wild now. You know what I'm saying? It could have been anything. It could have been something small. It could have been something big. Never really know. You know what I'm saying? But
Right. You right.
yeah, like I said, man, regardless, man, just, prayers to his family and, you know what I'm saying, everybody in his life that was really, really affected by this. Not on some, like, I like this music, you know what I'm saying, like the real people, you know what I'm saying, in his life, friends, family, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Definitely, man, sending my prayers out to y'all, you know what I'm saying, so.
Absolutely. From the podcast, nobody family want to be putting up with that nonsense. You understand me? And
Man, it was 20, bro.
especially when somebody future was looking so bright. He was working with people from cross seas. It's just a matter of time for you can literally say he was global. You know what I mean? Like he was already on that come up. So it's like you gotta respect that.
Yeah, I mean, he's from New York. Now he got him a house out in Cali. Beverly Hills or wherever he was at, you know what I'm saying? And whatnot.
Yeah,
From what I saw from the house, obviously it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think you hit it on the head. It was Beverly Hills.
Yeah, but like I said, man, he was coming up. He was definitely coming up, you know what I'm saying?
From the picture I seen, I know it was Beverly Hills from a picture he had on Instagram
Okay.
with the location on.
Gotcha.
So that's another thing. Be aware.
Watch what you post.
Be aware of what you got going on. Like,
I ain't even laughing, but I'm just mean for real. Like,
yeah, nah, that's a real
you
life
posting
lesson.
your addresses or accidentally posting your address
Yeah,
and shit
that's
like
a real
that.
life
man.
lesson.
Like,
You gotta be aware of what you got going on. The internet is like a separate world compared to reality. it's precautions you take when you know a certain risk involved in reality. Best believe there's certain risk involved in that digital realm. You just gotta take certain precautions, man. And I feel like, man, I hope that had nothing to do with it, but y'all stay vigilant, online and off.
Definitely, man. Definitely, man. I mean, watch what you posting, words, everything, man. Cause I'm like, trust me, somebody's always watching. Somebody always watching, man. That shit crazy to me. Most of the time, people's whole lives are more in that realm than in this realm. You know, than in reality.
You right. People gotta watch that too.
Yeah. That's for real, man. Definitely, man.
Hey, well, real fast, let's see if we can talk about something else. What you got inspirational?
Inspiration. Oof. You got me on that one, bro. You got me on that one. At the moment, you got me on that one.
I got you on some inspiration, man. This is what I want. If you want some inspiration,
I got something.
go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? I know the man probably didn't even shout out, but shout out to my boy. His son featured in a commercial.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man.
That's word, you know, inspirational, you know what I'm saying? And don't even get it twisted. It's not like the man took his son down to some audition and tried to say, you know, man, bro, I'm pushing my son out. Nah, man. Man got picked out in school just from being a good ass student.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Upstanding, you know, just young man, you know what I'm saying? I've known the young man since he been, you know, knee high to grasshopper, how you say. Sit back and like, man, and well-respected young man, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that.
Man,
So,
beautiful thing, man.
real inspirational.
Appreciate you putting that out there, man.
Definitely, man, you know what I'm saying? Bro, real talk.
That's crazy. You just messed me up for my inspiration. I was gonna say drink Crown, man, but nah. What I was really gonna say, man, is Proverbs, man. I ain't really spoke on that for the podcast like that. But I think I told you this before. One of the things I like to go to for inspiration when I wanna
Book of Proverbs.
Yeah, when I wanna just kind of reevaluate what I got going on and realize the wisdom that was relevant thousands of years ago that I can use today, tomorrow. Yeah, I like to go to Proverbs and just read that. So I suggest it don't matter what religion you succumb to. I feel like it's truth and wisdom is what we really out here searching for. You understand what I'm saying? So it's nothing to pick up another book and just kind of see the truth and the wisdom in it.
It's a lot of knowledge, though. It's just like Proverbs, like you said, it's God's word, but it's also just a bunch of like just teachings. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as life teachings, you know what I'm saying, that you can get from Proverbs. So I respect it. Like I said, my mom always, my mom was real big into the Bible. Sit back and she always told me, you know what I'm saying, if you want to start with any book, Proverbs and Psalms. She said, read those two first.
That's dope.
Yeah, so like I said, there's a lot of life lessons in that, man.
That's what I want to speak on real fast, man. But hey, this is the sweet podcast, man. Sound wisdom examining everyone's perspective. Every Tuesday and Thursday, man, we giving it to you raw like this, man. Appreciate y'all checking it out. I seen a couple clicks on that subscriber link, so make sure y'all keep doing that. We gonna need a little bit more though. I ain't ready to come out the gate with the surprise yet.
Surprise,
You know what I'm saying? I got my dog Boy on deck right here again. I got my boy Deck down there. You know what I mean? Wise Minds. Hey.
Shout out to BTGA, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Battle tested, God approved, you know what I'm saying? For real.
Hey, and my boy Sean, man. Sean is our first sponsor, man.
Okay.
He felt like he wanted to donate because he seen the vision of the show.
It's word. It's
And,
word.
hey,
Shout out to Sean. Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, man, Sean got a VIP status wherever we go. You
That's
know
word.
what I mean?
That's word.
How it just work out.
Welcome to Carolina where the boys stack cheese.